across the strait between Sweden and Denmark. So to my left is, I'm going to say it's Helsingfors, but then again they might call it Helsinger. And then over to my right is Helsingborg. I think it's Helsingfors or Helsingfors. And the ferry that I am on is called the Hamlet. So those of you that know your Shakespeare will understand the connection. Unfortunately, from this point in the video, everything was recorded in slow motion. I had inadvertently changed the setting on my action camera, thus resulting in these liquidy smooth, beautiful transitional slow motion shots. Unfortunately, all of the dialogue didn't work, and so lots of information from this point has been lost. So during this section here where I'm driving between Helsingfors and my destination, going around Copenhagen, I waffle on like I normally do in all of these videos and talk about my experience at the border in Helsingborg, where I was stopped by 2 police officers who questioned me and searched the van, then let me on my way to then be returned back by another guy, a plainclothes customs officer, and his 2 mates who questioned me, and then had a tour of the van. We chatted and chatted, etc., and everything was good, and I was left on my own to go on my merry way in slow motion. So the next bit is the only bit of dialogue I've got, which I captured from the cab, which gives an insight into the questions I was being asked and my dealings with the officers. And from that point we'll then go into beautiful slow motion.
Hello sir. Hi.
Are you going with the ferry?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yeah, I just got confused with the signs.
Ah, okay. What do you have inside? You have the same out?
Yes, it is. My house is like a motorhome inside.
Yeah, okay, so
Yeah.
it's personal.
Yes,
okay.
so it's like
Can we just open?
Yeah, absolutely, no problem, sir.
So back to UK or?
Yes, I'm going back. I'm gonna be one night in Denmark,
Ah, okay.
and then I'm going to The Hague to see my daughter, and then back to the UK. Okay, thank you.
See your driver license?
Yes, indeed.
And where are you heading?
I'm on my way back to the UK via Denmark. I'll then be going to The Hague for one night to see my daughter. She lives in The Hague, and then I'm on the ferry from Calais in France on Sunday to Dover.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Can you open up your?
Yes, absolutely, no problem. All of this, all of the woodwork, the furniture, it took me 2 weeks to build.
Yeah. Ah, you're proud.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, absolutely.
Traveling around Europe all the time?
I'm mostly based in the UK because I work in Europe.
Okay, so we're fine.
Okay,
Great.
so we're here now. Yeah, excellent. Thank you very much. Have a good day, guys.
Well, so concludes this mammoth day of driving. What an amazing spot. So we're on one of the Danish islands called Nyborg, or Nyborg, so it's sort of like the centre island. I've driven past Odense. I'm about 30 minutes or so beyond Odense, so it's not too far for me to get back onto the E20, is it, I think? And then there's another short crossing, and then I'm on the main bit of Denmark, which then joins up with Germany. But yeah, spotted this place on Park for Night. It's just a little nature reserve. It's gorgeous. There's a little road that runs by here, but I'm sure that'll quieten down. There's a bin here. It's a bit unlevel. I've tried to get myself as level as possible. And yeah, it's lovely. There's a couple of picnic benches here, and there's a little kind of bird watching tower. I've been up there and done a bit of bird watching. No, I've not seen any tits of any sort. I've not seen blue tits, great tits, small tits, and the only tit around here is me. I saw the lesser spotted Mr. Anderson nestled away in the car park. But yeah, it's lovely here. It's this beautiful lake, and yeah, as you can see, it's a nice sunset behind me. And yeah, it's been a full-on day of driving. What is it now? It's 6:30. So yeah, I was driving a little bit longer than expected. I mean, I've been on the road since 8:30 this morning. To be honest with you, Copenhagen, getting around Copenhagen was a nightmare, because there was 50-kilometre speed limits all the way around. And I don't know if you've ever been round Copenhagen, but it seems like every motorway in the world seems to just join up at Copenhagen. So you're going along nicely, but everything has to slow down to allow converging traffic, and then you go along a bit, then there's more converging traffic for another, and so on and so forth. So yeah, it was there was a lot of cars. So that took a bit of time, but once we were going, and then the bridge crossing, which, what was it? How much did that cost me? 400 kroner? Can't remember now. But that was spectacular. That's a really cool bridge crossing. And I don't know whether it's as spectacular as the Øresund Bridge. Could be on par. It was pretty cool. So hopefully got some decent shots of that. I just shoved the Osmo out and was doing goodness knows what. Managed to get some trains going by alongside as well, which was pretty cool. And yeah, after such a miserable day driving, where it was just pissing it down with rain from Oslo all the way through past Copenhagen, and then it brightened up, and then getting to Helsingborg it just seemed to get a bit brighter and everything was all nice. So, and yeah, this bit in Denmark, the crossing was really lovely, from Helsingborg over to Helsingfors. That was a really nice crossing. Yeah, there was a little bit of a sea mist going on, and then you come here and it's just beautiful. So I'm going to jump back in the van. I'm going to crack open a beer, and I didn't go into any shops or anything like that. I did have to fill up with fuel because the light came on, so I filled up, so I'm all ready for tomorrow. I'll get an early start tomorrow again. I'm going to just sit in there, download stuff, have a look for a campsite tomorrow at The Hague. Might try a different one if I can find one. And yeah, get some tea on the go, have a couple of beers, get a good night's sleep. Hopefully no twat's going to rock up, but no, my luck, someone So it'll be like bird watchers who will come here sort of like at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, ready for the lark rising, you know, going, oh, got to get that shot of the such and such, the lesser spotted stork waking up in the reeds across the lake. So anyway, I'll set my alarm early tomorrow anyway, because I want to get on the road early again, just so that if I can get on a campsite, or even if I get on the campsite I was on last time, I'd need to be there before 6:30 anyway. So I need to get on the road early tomorrow. I think it's just over 8-hour drive tomorrow as well, 8.5-hour drive. But we will be on the Autobahns, so we can get a shift on. So hopefully it'll be alright. Anyway, I'm going to sign off for today. It's been a long day, but a really cool day. 3 countries in one day today. I'm so proud of that boy over there. Look at him. I just love him. He's not the prettiest, but oh my god, he just does the job. He really is a good lad. So he's going to get a good night's sleep tonight. As am I. See you.